What the hell is this? What? Right, next one we're going out to is an Ideal Logic. Reports of no hot water, error code, flame loss, and apparently for the last few days or weeks it's been making a horrible starvation sort of noise, like she said, the usual foghorn noise. We'll see when we get there. I see. She lives to fight another day. However, the sump inside this has failed. I'll just show you. Yeah. So I took that cover off and there's a crack in the sump, as always, same place. I've just greased it up, packed it with silicone grease just to make sure I can test it. Make sure everything's obviously working correctly. And then I'll give the customer the option of replace the seal, or she's talking about replacing the boiler. However, look at this accident, what's happened as well with the scaffolders. Customer opened the bathroom window and obviously smashed it straight on that pole, so I suppose that's not really the scaffolder's fault. But yeah, let me know in the comments, if you as a client, who would you give this bill to of mine? So I knew as soon as I pulled up and seen all the scaffolding around the house, I thought something's gone on with the flue. They've either gone over the top of it with the board or something. Well, that's actually what I first thought. I did not think they'd have laid a board on top of it. And then obviously as soon as anyone's put any weight on that board, it's just popped the flue out. Yeah, a nice easy job. Other than the fact the sump's gone. So I want to give the customer the choice of new sump, new boiler. See what they go for. Hopefully I'll get one of the two. But for now, that boiler is at risk, because although it's not putting products of combustion out, it's at risk of doing. So that's what I categorise that as. Right, just turned up to this one. As you can probably guess, it's a leaking pan connector. It's just gone brittle over time by the looks of it. However, this is lead. The toilet is well sealed down. Everything's all nice and crusty. So my plan is to somehow get that in. I'm probably going to cut this off with the wood saw and try and part the two, and then with right, what I'm trying to say to you is I don't really want to have to touch this lead here. Yeah, I might cut it off there actually, right in front of the lead, because that is a multi-quick adapter, so a pan connector will shove straight into that. Hopefully there's enough room to get this in and then extend it out without taking the toilet out, but time will tell, won't it? For once, Dan has his gloves on. Comment, I want a thumbs up comment for all the people that slate me for not wearing gloves. I know you're only joking and you look after me, but still. Now then, will this come out? Might have to cut it again. Ugh. Lovely. It's even got PTFE around it. What the hell? What the hell is this? What? Why is that in the toilet? Oh my god. Now looking at that inside there, you can just see the chamfered part, so pancakes are not going to go into that part there, so I'm going to have to pull this bit out. Oh. Bloody hell, like that. And then put my new Fluid Master Flexi in if I can. Silicone grease this all up. Try and make the job as easy as possible. Not much of this stuff left, and it's bloody expensive, mate. Well, it's not, it's a tenner for that tub, but for what it is. Try and clean that up and again grease that up as best as I can. Yeah. Gloves are coming off. Gloves are off. Toilet's gonna have to come out, I can see it already again. Oh no. Bugger! Of course the toilet's gonna have to come out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. Can't believe it, but there's literally no head left on these two. I've managed to get it out. I shouldn't need to turn the blower off. It's on a flexi and I only realistically need to pull it forward an inch. You can watch. Oh, it's still stuck. Oh, he's stuck on. Just silicone. Maybe a bit more than an inch. Now I'll try and push it back. Maybe I should turn the water off. Get a state of that pan outlet. It's not even round. No wonder the other one were leaking. Pray to God this one doesn't. Well, here goes nothing. Looks alright, doesn't it? Give it a few flushes. I can put some new screws and washers back in that. I don't know whether it's worth even resealing that up. mould the lead around it. This ain't looking too clever either. I can see a little bit of a drip in there. Oh crap. It's one of them jobs we should not got involved with. Just slack. Look at that. They've almost quite tight. I don't understand why this one's been so slack. Right, so I took it back out. Hammered that a bit more round. I'm just going to give it a few flushes now. I mean, when it flushes you can actually see it build up to about here. So it's well under pressure now. With a bit of luck, I think it was just the black seal. A bit skew because that's all I've done. Pulled it out, spun it around and pushed it back in. I don't think the hammering will have done anything. Please God, reseal. I knew that would be a pain. Just judging by the roundness or lack of it on that toilet. If I could insert this clip I would, but I don't think they've made one, and it is 20 rushes later. Seems to be okay now. Thank God, otherwise I was going to have to get the old silicone out of the van. Yeah, next. Just give you a bit of a background story with this one. The shower screen is leaking, hence why I'm pointing the shower directly at that corner where the customer's reported the leak from. The old shower screen was leaking. This has since been replaced and it's leaking in the exact same spot as the last one. It's not coming out in that corner though, so I don't think it's going to be there. I'm just moving the direction of the water. You can see there at the minute there's nothing coming out, and as I raise this up the wall you'll then start to see it pouring out. I mean pouring out. So looking on the inside, obviously where the old shower screen is fixed to, they're all filled with silicone. However, there's a gap in the silicone here, you can just about see it. But the guy has siliconed the inside of the screen and the outside. Now the customer didn't have the instructions to hand, but normally they would say do not seal the inside of the shower screen. However, I'm going to have to bodge that up now and basically just fill that void, because what it's doing is it's running down the back of the wall channel and out behind. It's probably not siliconed the bottom. So what I've done there is not an ideal solution. What would have been best, or what needs to be done really, is that shower enclosure taken back out and me doing the way I do it. I've never had a leak that way, which is basically what you're supposed to do, in my opinion. A thick bead along the bottom before the wall profile goes in, and then a bead. I do it all the way up, but in most manufacturer instructions it'll say a bead up to 300mm up. I know a lot of people do that. However, yeah, I think it's the fact that they haven't sealed behind the profile at the bottom is the only way I can see it getting back out of that side of the glass, out of the tray. Because what it's doing is obviously running down where that silicone was missing, running down the back of the profile and then out at the bottom. It mustn't have sealed behind the shower profile at the bottom. It mustn't have, but to do that, it all what's coming out. To which I ain't getting involved. Get the installer back. Anyway, that's just about wrapped up this episode. Don't want to get in too long. I know some people get bored. I've seen it in your comments. I've seen it. Yeah. Don't forget to drop a comment. Give this video a thumbs up, please. Consider subscribing if you haven't done it already. It really does help me out. Although I can't get time to reply back to every single comment, I really do enjoy reading them. Some of them do tickle me. And I will reply as and when, and if I get time to. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.